All right, hey, it's Spaceward Bird. Welcome to another YouTube video playing some video games today. Of course, we're playing some NBA 2K20, playing some MyTeam. And now that our 12-0 series for the month of June is complete, and we were successful picking up this new Player of the Month reward card, Jerry Lucas, we went back to sniping and working the auction house yesterday afternoon. Shared with you already some of our snipes on Twitter. Not following us on Twitter, here is where you can find us. Give us a follow. Also, likes on this video, greatly appreciated. Like we always say, the motivation we need to keep uploading more YouTube videos. Playing MyTeam No Money Spent. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Only the best tips and tricks on how we have fun playing MyTeam. Today's video, we are going to share with you the success Pete had sniping and work in the auction house. Yeah, all these snipes were from yesterday afternoon. He was on a roll. I don't think he missed anything that popped up. Kid was on point. Me yesterday, though, I was left to edit and upload our last 12-0 video. If you missed that video, make sure you go check it out. Actually, check out the entire series where we run through the sweat fest known as Unlimited and go undefeated 12-0, sharing our lineup tips, tricks, and strategies that we use to survive the game mode. Now, while yesterday I did not have time to snipe, I did have some pack luck the night before and pulled a GOAT Edition Galaxy Opal Magic Johnson from a single. Yeah, no big deal. This on our newer PlayStation account that we started up in early April, which we had hit it big on earlier in the week with an Opal Rashard Lewis snipe. Yeah, absolutely unbelievable. Got the card for 85,000 MT and flipped it for over 1.5 million. Yeah, the MT bounce back perfectly timed, because a couple of days before that, I had locked in a lot of MT for Galaxy Opal Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. In our opinion, easily the best card in the game right now. But to rely on snipes like that Opal Rashard Lewis, difficult, an extremely rare occurrence. Just happened to be in the right place at the right time. And when we got it, it just kind of fell into our lap. You could say we were pretty fired up to get it. And we posted a vid on how we got the card, where we show you the filter that we used to target it and replay the snipe, showing the perfect timing and crazy luck. But what about sniping that does not require crazy luck? That is the purpose of today's video, and inspired by a question that we got asked by a community member in our last video from the comment section, where Andre said that he's starting with 10,000 MT and wants to build a great team before 2K21 is released. Sounds like an interesting task and a fun challenge. And he said that the 500 MT filter has been inconsistent for him, and he was looking for obviously a better way to make MT. We get asked that a lot, that you're super low on MT and looking for what is the best way to start making more. Now, Andre mentioned the 500 MT filter. What is that? That is where you're simply setting your minimum and maximum buy now for 500 MT and then spamming that refresh and buying whatever pops up. Is it a good filter? To be honest, only using this if you're bored and or really broke. And honestly, no one should be that low on MT. Run some solos. These new Larry Bird solos are amazing to make some decent MT. We recommend putting together at least 30,000 MT. How? Like we said, running solos and keeping your collection tight. Everything in your collection has either auction house value or quick sale value. And don't be so quick to quick sell player cards. While player cards have okay quick sale value, you might be able to get a little more for the card. Now, just a quick run through on player quick sale values. Bronze quick sale for 400, silvers for 425, golds for 450, emeralds for 550, sapphires for 600, and rubies for 8. Now, you always want to look up player cards in auction before quick selling. You may discover that the player card is rare, or that the card just has some increased value because they're needed for a set, or because they're on a team with a popular Spotlight Sim player reward card. Look up each card before posting them. Every little extra bit of MT is definitely going to help your cause. And you can post up to 50 items at all times, so why not take advantage of that? In a lot of our MT making videos, we talk about how important this is. Watching small profits add up to a large profit. Oh, and put your tokens to work for you too. We do not recommend using them on players in the token reward market. On my Xbox account, I've got 3 Galaxy Opals from the token reward market. Zach LaVine, Josh Smith, and Tim Duncan. Now, the cards, they're just okay, but really these token player reward cards, they become almost immediately outdated by sometimes next day after the release, as better content is churned out at a pace of several times per week with new promos. Yeah, promos like the Prime Series cards, glitched, buzzer beaters, spotlight, and other random promos. Yeah, use your tokens to buy packs. Find the packs in the token market. We recommend buying lights out packs. Only 6 tokens per pack, 5 items in every pack, and every item in the pack has value, either auction house value or quick sale value. Like we said, make sure you tighten up your collection, meaning only keep around cards that you're running in your lineup. If you got cards that are collecting dust that are sitting unused in your collection, or even if you have cards that are in your lineup that you're not 100% on, it is always best to sell them into auction. Yeah, cards can lose value quickly as new promos are released. Best to fill these spots with budget beasts, quality role players, and then use that MT that was tied up in those player cards to make more MT. Putting that MT to work in the auction house. How do we do it? Always watching for those new promos. On the days when new content drops, these are no question the best days to work the auction house. And we got a new promo yesterday with the out of position 2 packs. Dropped Friday morning, and in these packs, several new cards. 2 new diamonds, a Sean Livingston and Dwayne Wade, 2 pink diamonds diamonds, Bill Walton and Giannis, and 3 new Galaxy opals, Kirilenko, Bill Russell, and Kevin Durant. Now a quick price check on these cards. The diamonds you can find for just above their quick sale value of 1,500 MT. Now the pink diamonds, a small difference in their price between the two cards. Bill Walton you can find pretty easy for 10,000 MT, and the new out of position Giannis, that's a card that starts at around 85,000 MT. Now the opals, Kirilenko is actually less than Giannis. The card starts at around 60,000 MT. Bill Russell for around 160 to 170, and the out of position Kevin Durant, a card that you can run at the point, selling for around 1.3 million MT. Now collect all these cards, you can earn an out of position Jonathan Isaac. Definitely do not recommend buying packs with your MT. Worst thing you can do. Proven that several times this season in videos that ripping packs with MT can totally wipe you out and leave you with nothing. Been there several times this season on this new PS4 account. Instead, take advantage of the promo hype and work the auction house with your MT. Then use that MT to get the players you really want versus trusting those pack odds. Pack odds, they're not good. And we're going to show you the filter Pete used yesterday afternoon and made over 500,000 MT with it. To get started, you need 25 to 30,000 MT. That is the perfect amount to get started. It's just enough to buy any opal card that pops up that's priced 10% less than whatever the cheapest opal is up for. Getting started with the filter yesterday, we found that opal takeover Larry Hughes was the cheapest. That card was getting posted for 30 to 32,000 MT and selling pretty consistently for that amount. So to set up a filter, all we were doing was setting our card color to Galaxy Opal and then adjusting our buy now price range from 500 MT to 28 or 29,000 MT, and spamming that refresh and feeling confident buying anything that popped up. Even getting an opal Larry Hughes at the very top end of our buy now price range, we could still sell back and at least at the very worst break even, or maybe make a little more. Being strategic with our pricing and being aware too of what's equipped to the card. Like with this snipe here, this Larry Hughes card had a diamond contract and a diamond Nike Fear of God equipped. Diamond contracts on their own have a ton of value, and this Nike Fear of God is a diamond Nike 3-point shoe that on its own will sell for around 30,000 MT. He was able to find and snipe several Larry Hughes cards, some with higher profit margins than others, but all the cards had some value, and that's going back to taking advantage of being able to have 50 items up at all times and knowing that any net gain is going to help out your cause. Now his best snipe yesterday was an opal Larry Hughes, finding one for 10,050 MT, and this card had a diamond contract and diamond shoe equipped. Now the shoe is nothing special, it's a Jordan that doesn't have a ton of value in auction, but still it adds extra value to the card. Be aware of that with your pricing. Now while sniping and flipping opal Larry Hughes cards will make you a decent and somewhat steady stream of MT, Pete had some luck with some larger snipes using this filter. His best snipes here got lucky not once but twice, finding some opals for 500 MT. And check it out, an opal Trae Young for 500 MT, and the card too had a diamond contract and diamond shoe equipped. Now the shoe, a decent shoe, not a diamond 3-point shoe. It's the Nike Zoom Freak that'll sell for like 8 to 10K in auction. Really depends on the market, but still added some value to the card. And then using that filter got an opal buzzer beater Kyrie Irving for 550 MT. Another solid snipe. This Kyrie with a diamond contract equipped, so I was able to sell that for a little more. Always be aware of what are the cheapest buy nows, and if you've got a card with some premium items like contracts or shoes equipped, absolutely try to sell it for a little more. Now his best snipe yesterday using this filter, he was able to get a opal Bill Russell from the new out of position 2 packs. 10,000 MT, a fair price considering one pack alone costs 10,500 MT. And your odds of pulling this card, they're not good. In fact, we watched JC130 stream yesterday a pack opening where he blew through a ton of VC and MT, and I think his best pull was a pink diamond Bill Walton, a card you can find pretty easy for 10,000 MT. Now Pete was able to flip that Bill Russell for close to 170,000 MT, a solid profit margin you could say. Now other snipes using this filter, he got a Gary Payton for 25,000 MT. This card in auction sells for around 35 to 40K, but this card though had a diamond Adidas 3-point shoe equipped. This shoe sells for 20 to 25,000 MT in auction, so added a little extra value to the card. Also found an opal Stevie Francis for 10,000 MT, a solid snipe. I got another Trae Young, this one for 24,000 MT. Now Trae in auction starts at 40,000 MT, so even with a snipe like this, after taking into account the 10% tax, he still made a quick 12,000 MT on this one snipe. Pete even had some luck not using the filter. Check it out, he was just looking up the price of opal Kyrie Irving, just trying to find out what the cheapest buy now was, and found a card posted for 42,600 MT. Kyrie sells for 50 to 52K, so he even made a few thousand MT with that little find. All about keeping your auction house full with low tier items and higher tier cards like we got Friday afternoon with this snipe filter. Use this snipe filter, put it to work, and share any successes you've had with it in the comments section below. We'd love to hear from you. Now, likes greatly appreciated. It definitely helps us to grow our channel. And subscribe so you're ready to check out that next No Money Spent vid. For Party Pete, this is Space. Good luck in the auction house. We're out.